Hi everyone. So we've been learning about how butterflies transform, and we've been watching them go through metamorphosis, right? So today we're going to learn about another animal that transforms, and it is a frog. So frogs also go through metamorphosis. So we're going to learn about the frog life cycle today and see if it's similar or different to the butterfly life cycle. So this is called the tail of a tadpole, and a tadpole is a baby frog. A tadpole is a baby frog. When a tadpole grows up, it becomes a frog. So this is the baby frog, the tadpole, and this is the grown-up frog. Do they look the same or different? There are more than 4,000 kinds of frogs. There are different shapes, sizes, and colors. So we have common frogs, green ornate horned frogs down here, Malayan leaf frogs, mantellas, and red-eyed tree frogs. Those are some different types of frogs. The tail of a tadpole begins in a pond. Mother frog lays her eggs next to a lily pond. Each tiny egg is wrapped in clear jelly. So the frog lays an egg, just like the butterfly lays an egg. Inside the jelly, the eggs grow into tadpoles. They wriggle like worms. They push through the jelly and swim in the water. They breathe through gills just like fish. So they do kind of look like fish when they're babies. Many other animals live in the pond. There are shiny goldfish, sticklebacks, and great diving beetles. They chase the young tadpoles. They're still tiny. A stickleback feels hungry. He opens his mouth wide. The little gray tadpoles wriggle their tails and swim away through the water. A great diving beetle feels hungry too. His hairy back legs beat through the water. The tadpoles escape and hide in the weeds. Frog facts. A mother frog can lay as many as 4,000 eggs at once. The egg jelly has food inside for the growing tadpoles. A group of frog eggs is called a spawn. Summer is the best time to spot new adult frogs. Frogs call to one another by croaking. A frog's skin is wet and slippery. Most tadpoles are eaten by other animals before they grow into frogs. So soon a tadpole grows legs with tiny webbed toes. Webbed toes are like flippers. They help the small tadpole push through the water. So how is the baby frog changing now? He grows arms with long skinny fingers. He nibbles on plants and gobbles green pondweed. Is he starting to look more like a frog now? Half tadpole, half frog, he rests in the sunshine. His tail is shrinking. It gets smaller and smaller. So look how he is transforming. His tail is getting shorter and shorter until it disappears. So the frog is going through metamorphosis. The new little frog sits on a lily pond. His legs are strong now. He can breathe through his nostrils, and his skin is dotted with tiny gold spots. Frogs must keep their skin slimy. He hops back in the pond and swims for a while. Then he climbs onto a log. Another frog climbs up and sits down beside him. Now full grown, he dives through the water. He's not afraid of the stickleback, and he swims past the beetle. So he looks a lot different from the beginning of the story when he was a tadpole. In the pond, he watches and waits. What does he see with his round eyes? A fly lands above him. He creeps closer and closer. But a big frog jumps up. It snatches the fly with its long, sticky tongue. The frog misses his meal. Next time he'll be faster. Look at his tongue. Wow. This shows you how to hop like a frog. Can you hop like a frog? You can try it at home right now and show me how you hop like a frog. The golden-skinned frog chases a dragonfly. It lands on a lily pad. Under the lily pad are hundreds of frog eggs. Inside each egg, a tadpole is growing. Each tadpole will grow into a new frog, and it will go through transformation. So let's go over the frog life cycle. So it started as a tiny egg. Then it turned into a tadpole. Remember, a tadpole is a baby frog. Then the tadpole grew teeth and feet, and it still had a long tail. And then the last stage, the tadpole becomes a frog, and he loses his tail. So that is the 4 parts of the frog life cycle. The end. So now we learned about the butterfly life cycle and we learned about the frog life cycle, and they both transform and go through metamorphosis. See you next time. Bye.